am Neil Larthos. I am the next Abdullah. You are the next Neville Goddard. Your SP gets wet every single time they think of you, and your bank account makes Jeff Bezos look homeless. If you guys want to work with me, the links are in the description. And subscribe for daily manifestation content. He or she never left. So this is more for you guys who are going through a breakup, you have an ex, or in some form or fashion you got ghosted or rejected. You have to understand that there are different realities, there are multiple realities than the one that you are living in right now. Your goal is to shift into the one where they never left in the first place. You're like, Neo, how the hell do I do that? Okay. You don't have to wave your hand and open a portal like Doctor Strange does when he had Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield enter into Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie. Okay? You enter new realities up here. Everything is up here. And you're like, well, that doesn't make sense because I want my reality right now. Where is it? If you keep saying where is it, then you are going to keep manifesting more where is it. So if you want to stay there, be my guest. Okay? Because that's going to be the quickest manifestation you ever fucking got is, where is it? Where is it? You keep getting more, where is it? Where is it? But you don't realize what the hell was going on behind the scenes. So how the hell do you know if she's not on her way over there to you? How do you not know if the only reason why he's not texting you is because he's playing hard to get? Okay? But even if it takes months or years, okay, and I guarantee you when I just said the word years, a fucking ball just dropped in your stomach right now. You're like, oh, fuck, I'm clicking off. Well, before you click off, okay, if you haven't already, understand that time does not work the same way that you think, okay? If it takes one day or if it takes 1 year, do you know how quick a year goes when you're having fun? It's a cliche, but it is facts. Whenever you are focusing on your life and you detach from outcome and you tell yourself, I already have my SP, but not just that you already have SP, that you are living the reality of your dreams, that you are the fucking Lionel Messi of the career field that you are working in. Everywhere you go, they lay the red carpet for you. It's not just the SP show, it's the You show. It's not the John and Sarah show. It's the John show. It's not the Alejandra and Rodrigo show. It's just the Alejandra show. So why the hell are you basing your happiness off of a fucking SP either ways? The fact that you say you can't wait a certain amount of time in the 3D tells me that they are your God. But you know what happens when gods worship gods? They humble themselves and they relieve their power. It's like when you disable all the features that you have on your phone on accident. You're like, what the fuck? Why the hell is it in, grandpa mode? And you're like, oh shit, it's because I accidentally put something on the settings wrong. Yeah, that's what you're doing, man. When you were putting this person on the pedestal, bro. Ladies, gentlemen. You are not realizing that you can give you your SP right up here. Give yourself your SP right up here. But when they arrive in your reality, it's going to be like they never left. It's going to be like you were never waiting. That's what I mean by this title of He or She Never Left. Yeah, in the 3D, it might feel like you're waiting. But again, if you are so focused on waiting, you are going to continue to manifest waiting. The way it works is you decide you have your SP, you move on with your life, and they will come eventually in the 3D, but you can't see it as they're on their way. How long is this gonna take? Because that means that you're not focusing and moving on with your life. You haven't left the fucking station yet. It's like it's like the parents who drop their kids off at their first day of kindergarten, but they don't go home. It's like, hello, you still got laundry to do. You still got you got to do your taxes. You got to do all the parent shit. You're not just gonna leave your kid there and then not go home and do your priorities. You're an adult, and I hope that you guys are adults watching this fucking show too, because this is not for kids, guys. So NSFW, not safe for work, ladies and gentlemen. But guys, grow up, okay? Decide you have your SP and then move on with your life. That doesn't mean that you have to forget about them and erase them from your existence. But if you were thinking about them all the time, guys, you wouldn't be thinking about them all the time if they were in your bed sucking you off, eating your vagina. You wouldn't. You wouldn't be thinking about them all the time if they were married to you. They are just married to you. It's like, oh, okay, I already conquered that quest. Now I have to conquer the pay off all my mortgage quest. There's always quests. And your SP is just another day in the office. Big whoop. You get all your desires because you are a fucking king. You're a fucking queen. Who gives a shit? Any other questions? That's what I fucking thought. You are mesmerizing. You are tremendous. You are godlike. Every single time you walk in the room, everybody gets instantly hard, instantly wet. Your SP has worshipped you throughout the honeymoon phase. They had a life-size poster on their wall that they worshipped, prayed to, and bowed down to every single night. But now they don't have to, because they worship you as you guys sleep together in your marriage bed. And every single morning they steal your toothbrush and they rip ass, and you're like, oh fuck, no more Taco Tuesday. That's the reality that you're in. But this whole bullshit of, well, I read a post on Reddit and all they did was do robotic affirmation 50 times per day, and within hours their SP came running, not walked, not jogged, running, speed run like the kids in Weapons. And they said, I love you, baby. I made the biggest mistake in my life. And it was the most beautiful thing. And now we're happily married. And I can't thank robotic affirmations enough. I just got... fuck you, guys. Stop reading fucking success stories. Because guess what? 99% of them are about an ex texting them back. But where the hell is the fucking wedding? Read it over again. They just got a text. Read it over again. They're back in the talking stage. So if their end was marriage, then technically speaking, they're not in their end yet. Well, guess what? Maybe where they are at, you are at that version of your situation too, except your version is not a text. Your version is just them masturbating to you and they still don't have the balls to text you yet. Does that make sense? Because every ex is different. Every person is different, okay? And yeah, someone's going to say, well, technically, Neo, didn't you just say that you could manifest another version of them where they're texting you all the time? You know what? But fuck you. Okay? Because watch this. Why the fuck do you care if they text you? If they sext you? If they fucking voicemail you? If they send pigeons your way? Motherfucker, you're contacting them right now. Just the simple fact that you're like, I want them to text me. They're hearing that and they're like, ew, get away from me. I don't want somebody who is needy for a text. But if you were to say, motherfucker, they just instantly orgasm the moment that they think about me. They worship me so much that they sacrificed their PS5 on the altar for me because I'm a queen. They sacrificed their Louis Vuitton purses because I'm a king, just to breathe the air of my existence. If you started saying shit like that, guess what? That's going to transmit to them while they're over there texting all the men in their DMs, and they're like, what the fuck? These guys are nasty. I miss Boo. Okay? He's going to be thinking about calling Sarah, but he's like, I wonder what Alejandro's doing. That's exactly what's gonna fucking happen, guys, okay? But if you're constantly saying, where's this text, they can hear you, and it's gonna transmute into their brain, and they're gonna go, ew, I don't want them anymore. Thought transmission is the same thing as your self-concept and the things that you say to yourself and them hearing you, okay? It works both ways. You don't have to say, I'm gonna send a direct Wi-Fi signal to my SP. Not always like that. Whatever you feel, whatever you believe, that is a thought transmission. Every affirmation you say, when you say that they worship you, that your SPs are flowers in your garden, but you're the fucking sun, guys, they hear that. Now, when we say they hear that, we don't actually mean that they hear that exact audio, and then the next time you see them in the office, they're looking at you like, what the fuck? And you know, they're telling everybody at the workplace. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, whatever the implication of that thought transmission, of that limited belief, of that low self-esteem feeling that you have about yourself, and you talking shit and like, oh, I'm so ugly. Even if you eat a cheeseburger and you're like, oh, I feel so fat, I'm not like all the hot girls on Instagram. He's not gonna hear that audio, but instead of, he could have been on his way to text you right now on Instagram, but because you said that, something has to happen. Like his phone gets taken up in class. Well, actually, why the fuck is he even in class? It gets ran over by an 18-wheeler, or shit, he notices that there's a sale for a new MacBook, and then he forgets all about texting you, and next thing you know, he's just on this fucking YouTube binge watch of MacBook reviews, and all because you said that. Something had to happen in order for him not to text you, because reality had to be proven to you. Whether it's that, or whether another third party gets in the way because you're so fat that you think that you're not good enough for him, so he's gonna have to prove that to you, right? That's what I mean by they hear everything. So this is why affirmations or imaginal acts or thought transmission or inner conversations, you can do whatever. Just make sure that it is with the identity that you want to choose. Because remember, because you're God, because you're not the mind, because you're not the body, you're just the observer, you can choose any reality because you are whatever you focus on. Because that's your power. Your power is, you're a projector. You are a chameleon. You become whatever you latch onto. And if you latch onto your circumstances, they will continue to repeat themselves, because reality is you. And if you say and focus on the circumstances instead of focusing on the truth, which is up here, which is your true power, then you will continue to recycle the same circumstances, and they will never reach out to you. You will never bump into them and you guys end up fucking in the storage closet, okay? So if you want them, give them to yourself right now, and know that if it doesn't show up in the 3D, that doesn't mean you fucked up. That just means that that's the way reality works, because you've been talking so much bullshit about yourself that it is still catching up. But keep giving it to yourself internally, whether it's through thought transmission, inner conversations, imaginal acts, etc., etc. And it will have no other choice but to show up in the 3D. And remember that when it does, you will not say, finally, it's fucking here, because then that would have implied that you were waiting. And if you say, finally, it's fucking here, then it's probably going to go away either ways. So you simply give it to yourself and treat it like it already happened, because it already did. Okay? And stop doing it to get it within an hour, because that's not the way it fucking works. But if you want me to go more into detail into your situation, guys, I'm the best motherfucking manifestation coach that is out there, okay? I am Neil Larthos. This is all that the I Am Awareness had to say. And I know you're going to be okay.